Hello, my name is Tim Lee Healy, and in this video we're going to talk about uploading data to Quincy Discovery. Specifically, we're going to look at several different data types we can upload. We can upload images, but they must be wrapped in a zip. We can upload files. They can be processed individually, meaning you can just upload them one at a time, or better yet, zip them as well. Folders must be wrapped in a zip, and load files, we're not going to deal with them in this video. They have their own video, but of course we can deal with them, so I just wanted to point them out. But if you're interested in uploading load files, go see that video. And then finally, we're going to show you how to monitor the progress of the uploaded file. So let's go straight into the tool and do those things. We're already logged in as the demo admin user. We're going to want to add data to this case, the demo case 1. So let's open that case up. There's basically nothing in it at the moment. To add data, we want to click on this plus sign. And you can see that, first of all, we haven't yet uploaded any data. And we're offered the ability to upload files or folders or a load file. Load file, again, has its own video. Files or folders are the option we want for this video. So let me show you several different types of data or files we might want to move up. I have two here. I have an 81, which is an image. Maybe you've seen an 81, maybe you've seen an EO1. There are several different image files. There are about 20 of them, different types of images. And then I have a demo. A demo.zip is a zip of lots of loose files, PSTs, spreadsheets. There's TIFFs. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this thing. If I drag and drop demo.zip, it will work. It will process it perfectly. If I drag and drop demo.81, it will not work, because remember, we said images must be wrapped in a zip. Same is true with folders, must be wrapped in a zip. So let's go ahead and go back to here and let's zip this thing. Add to zip. Okay, and let's call it demo 81. Now if I drag and drop this into the case, it will process properly. So let's go ahead and bring in demo 81 and see that. I'm just going to drag and drop it right here. And you can see the speed at which it uploads it. It's pretty darn fast. And you can see process running. So I'll explain these buttons in another video. We're going to ignore them for now. They're related to reprocessing evidence and load file stuff, but you don't need them for this video. So we've done everything we wanted to here. The data is fundamentally already in the case, or excuse me, already on the server, and now we just want to see it get processed. So we close out of this and we open up this, and this will show us the processing. And you can see there are two job requests. There are a bunch that were completed previously. But let's refresh and see if we're making any progress on any of them. It can take a little bit for the processing to start. It shouldn't take too long, maybe 1 to 2 minutes for the processing to start, and then depending on the size of the evidence, it will, move fast or slow. All right, so you can see that the actual processing already finished. So it's found 1,422 documents. At this point, if I wanted to go in, I could already start to review the case. But in addition to the initial processing, there's an imaging job going on. The imaging job is critical because, of course, I'm going to be viewing this data through a web browser. Unless I'm using QView, if you're interested in QView, I recommend viewing that video as well. But if you're going to view the data through Quincy Discovery, you're viewing it in a web browser, and as a function of that, you really need to prepare the documents for optimal viewing. So that will take some time. You can see it's moving reasonably fast, but probably to complete this job will take about a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and resume when it's done. Okay, the processing has completed. You can see all 1,440 went through the imaging. If we now refresh, we should see a bunch of information pop up as we would expect, and then we can go in and view that. But I don't really want to do that in this video. Instead, I want to process the other document. I'm going to come in here again, open my folder, and this one contains the loose documents. The one we just processed contained the 81. So now I'm just going to go ahead and drag this in, and we're going to follow the same basic procedure. You see it flies up. You won't get speeds this fast. This is because I'm actually doing, the evidence is already on the server and I'm transferring it to the server. Yours will be much slower. It's faster. It's been faster for me than Dropbox speeds, but it's in that order of magnitude. So anyway, we just uploaded the demo zip, and let's go check the progress of that one. Same deal. You can see we have our two sort of open processing jobs. This one's in progress, and this is the imaging one that's waiting first for this one to complete. And let's go ahead and refresh and see what progress we've made there. Again, still 0, but we had that last time. We had that same experience where we waited like a minute and it had completely finished. So we can click refresh a couple times here, and hopefully we can catch it in the act of processing instead of seeing it jump straight to completed. Okay, there we got it in the act. You can see it's already enumerated 10,712 documents, and that number may continue to increase depending on what type of evidence there is in here. You can see it's hardly processed any of it. So the order of operations is it's going to process this data and then index it. And as it processes, it may find more, and so this number may increase over time. Let's see if we've gotten any additional documents or if that's still what we've got. That looks like that's still what we've got. So I'm going to go ahead again, pause the video, and start up again when it's finished, and then we'll see what additional documents we have. Okay, I just wanted to point out it's been processing a little bit, and you can see the number of enumerated objects has increased, and it's processed those, and it's also in progress on indexing. So we're chugging along here. Again, I will resume next time there's something sort of meaningful to point out. Okay, the processing job finished. We can see that if we want to open it up, it's processed 12,484, and now we're in the middle of the imaging process again to enhance the web viewing experience. But once again, I'll pause the video until we're done. Okay, it is completed running all through the processing and imaging. You can see it's imaged all these documents. Let's close this down. If we want to update all this information, we can go ahead and click on the update. Let's take note of a number. Let's take note of document 32 and click on refresh. And you see documents hopped all the way up to 1,773, and so now we can go in and review the documents. But this is really all I wanted to show you in the context of this video, adding data to Quincy and tracking the progress of the processing of that data. That's all there is to it. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Let me post my information here for a second. Give you a minute to copy it down. Once you've got it, I will end the video. Thank you very much.